This is my first video. Thank you for all who are going to start the journey with me in this new channel. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to start, which is going to be a personal finance. In this series, I'm going to cover basics of investments and where to invest, how to calculate returns. Are you smartly handling your portfolio? Whether you have made a good decision in selecting the instruments. Instruments are nothing but could be mutual fund, it could be stock market, it could be gold, it could be real estate, anything. I'm going to start from the basic. After this series, you will become a smart and intelligent investor. In this video, I'm going to start with the basics of calculating your returns. Nothing, it's very simple. You might be currently investing in different things without even knowing what is your future investment value is going to be and how the investment growth is happening, whether the rate of interest which you are getting from those investments are good or bad. You might be in a confused state and you might be investing for a long time and still may not be finding a good return from your portfolio, but still you are investing on those things. This calculations or this formula which I'm going to talk about will help you in understanding what is the rate of return you are getting, what is the amount you are going to get in your future values. Here now, let's get into this simple basic one. First thing is to understand what is your future value of your investment. For example, I'm going to invest 1 lakh today, and in 3 years, with an interest rate say 9%. 9% is not the FD rate currently running, but I'm just taking an example. If 9% is the rate of interest, in 3 years, how much amount I'm going to get? The simple formula for calculation of future value is FV. I forgot to mention. You can use any of this tool. So mostly I'll be using Microsoft Excel. You can also use Google Sheet. Both works in a similar way. So no need to worry about that. I'm going to start with Excel. So most of my demos will be in Excel, or if it's a finance related, so it will be in Excel. Let's see. When we want to calculate the future value, so your formula goes like this: FV. The FV calculation, you need to know 4 parameters. First one is your rate of interest. As we read, our rate of interest is 9%. Next one is the formula says NPER, which is what is the duration, how many years or how many installments you made. So in this we are planning for 3 years. So your duration is 3 years. Are you going to invest every year or one time? So assume the initial investment, which is 1 lakh. We are not doing monthly or yearly investment. So 0. The last parameter is present value, which is the amount you are going to invest. How much you are going to invest? 1 lakh. Whenever you are going to invest, when I say invest, it is money you are giving or money you are paying for investment. So that will be always minus 1 lakh. So this would be your future value. This is a simple formula. Don't get confused. I'll show you how this is arrived. So this is our formula. It's a journey. It's a timeline based, a calendar view. Today I'm standing here. This is my 0th year. So this is what the current state. So I'm saying this is the 0th year. First year, second year, and third year. The third year is going to be my final maturity year. So during this journey, how my money is compounding. Let's see. So today I'm investing 1 lakh, which is why I'm saying minus 1 lakh. The first year, what will it is 1 lakh plus 9%. 9% is the rate. So it's normally it's taken in the whatever percentage when you say in this financial terms, it will be considered for 1 year. So 9% per annum, you'll get 1,09,000. Now, second year, what happens? Your 1,09,000 will be considered for the 9%. So because this is how the compounding happens. So your interest also will be calculated for your next year. So what happens? You'll get 1,18,810 rupees. So now in third year, what happens? 1,18,810 rupees plus 9%. This is my maturity date, and I would be getting 1,29,503 rupees. And this is how you have to calculate your compounding for fixed investment. The investment amount is same, but assume that your rate of interest 9% is paid once in 6 months, which is payable half yearly. So what is the scenario when this happens? Let's look into it. So this is, for example, the previous one. This is yearly. Now we are going to calculate FV for half yearly. When you say half yearly, this is the very interesting point. Now the formula goes like this: future value What is your rate of interest? 9%. But here you have to take the percentage as half of the one, which is 4.5. 4.5 percentage. Now comes N per. N per is what I said, number of times interest was paid to you. So now how many times? It is going to be 6 times. N per is 6. Payment, are you going to pay any installment? No, there is no installment. So we'll make it as 0. And what is your first amount invested, which is 1 lakh, and that is called as present value, and it has always to be entered in minus 1 lakh. Now look at the magic. What happened? You have received almost 700 rupees extra. Same amount, same duration, but just changing the interest payment, your future value had changed. So that's called compounding. Let's see how it works. Let's go back to our screen. And this is our formula, and this is me standing here. So now you have to put your timeline. So you have to mark this timeline on like how many times you've been paid this interest. 3 years, but it's 6 times. Today I'm investing 1 lakh. In 6 months, 4.5 percentage, I would be getting 1 lakh 4,000. So now in the end of 1 year, which is the second term, your 1 lakh 4,500 will be providing you an interest rate, which is 1 lakh 9,203. Similarly, in the next 6 months, getting this 1 lakh 14,170. Similarly, every 6 months, your amount will be compounded. This is how your rate is being increased. And at the end of the year, third year, you will be getting 1,30,226. This is the power of compounding, guys. You need to understand this formula, how to use this, and understand the basics. This will guide you to set your investment strategies in a proper way. Thank you. We'll catch up in the next video.